Hi there, my beautiful Gemini Cancer. Welcome into your reading. So today, because if you are choosing, we're picking a question from the bowl, and the question for you was messages from your family. So this can be family that has already passed, or it can be people around you, even friends that you consider has family. So just take whatever resonates and how it resonates for the messages, but let's get into it. We'll see what your family has to say and what they would like you to know. So, whoopsie. Let's see here. What do we got for you? What would your family like to say? For Gemini Cancer, what would their family like to say? Okay. So we have practical intuition and divine light. So for some of you, I do feel like this could have been a family member that has already passed this first message here. And it is that they are watching over you. More than anything, they're really proud of you and they want you to know that you're on the right path. Every single intuitive hint that you have, every single message that you get, anything that comes from this more intuitive place is definitely their doing. They're giving you those messages. They are guiding you in a certain direction. They're really helping you become the person you want to be. And they're really supporting you on your journey and trying to just provide you with all the blessings and all the necessary things for you to be successful and accomplish your goals. So that is something that they definitely would like for you to know. Another thing is that I feel like very soon, there's something like the more you follow your intuition, the easier it's going to be for you to receive blessings. And very soon, because of an intuitive hint that you may have, you may be receiving a very special blessing. Let's see where we go with that. What would Gemini Cancer's family like to say? Okay. Okay, so one of the first things that they do want you to know is that if there was, first of all, if this is someone living with whom you have some sort of conflict, and this could be like a separate message, not from the same person, but that conflict could very soon be resolved in some way, shape, or form. But that cycle in its all, and this could be coming from the same person telling you that, spiritually, that cycle, it's very soon going to be over. And whether this is a conflict with a family member, conflict in your career, in your home environment, with your health, whatever that is, I feel like it's very soon going to be resolved. And you're going to be able to step into a new chapter. This could also be about love, for example. But they do want you to know, or they do want you to focus, I think it's more around those lines, they do want you to focus on what you were able to learn from this. Because any tough situation that we kind of go through, it is to teach us something. And this right here taught you something very strong that you can take with you for the rest of your life. And so they want you to, not necessarily be grateful. I mean, yeah, be grateful for the moment, but not necessarily excuse the people or, take it as less bad than what it is, but it's for you to appreciate the goodness that it could bring for you. So it was a bad moment and may still be going on, and it's a tough situation, complicated situation, but there is goodness in it all, and you have received blessings from this. You have learned stuff from this, or there are things for you to learn from this, and everything in our lives always has a blessing in itself. So that is something that this person, and I keep wanting to say like your guide, so I really feel like this is someone that has crossed over and is really watching over you and is serving as a guide. And this is definitely something that they're wanting you to focus on and to change a little bit. It's like, what have you learned? How can you what can you take from this moment, from this situation? All right. Another thing with this Four of Wands and the Nine of Swords is that whatever dream you have, whatever accomplishment you want to accomplish, whatever you want to do, why are you limiting yourself? why are you focusing on those fears? Why are you letting them rule you and stop you from achieving those things? And I was going to say again, your guide, but this person, they really want you to push through. They really want you to fight for your dreams and to not let those fears get in the way. Whatever fear you have, it's from your head. It's not from your heart. Whatever fear you have, it is, what is the word? It's not that it's useless and it's like, oh, get over yourself. No, it's like you have a reason to have that fear, right? And it's valid. There we go. It is valid, and you should be kind to yourself and compassionate to yourself for that, for having that. But don't let it take control of your actions. It's almost like in what book was it? I believe it was in Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, where she talked about fear as a person. And it's almost like you're going on a road trip, and fear comes along and it's like, oh, hey, I want to go. Can I drive? And you're like, you know what? I'm not going to leave you at home because that would be rude. And I would be kind of losing a part of myself. So yeah, you can come along, but you're not taking the wheel. No, I'm driving this car. And if you want, you can talk and we'll talk about things and I'll listen to you, but I'll always make the decision. So if you think it's better for us to go right, but GPS is clearly saying for us to go left, I'm not going to listen to you and I'm not going to take that advice. But I'll appreciate it, right? So it's almost like look at fear as a person, but has a person you have control over. Right, has a person that does not that does not influence your actions and does not have any control over your life and over your dreams, and does not stop you from living those dreams, especially. Okay, so this is something this family member is warning you about, or just like giving you a heads up, like, hey, don't let fear control you, because you are truly on the right path, like we said here, and this kind of now makes sense with the practical intuition, right? It's like by taking an intuitive leap of faith towards something, you're going to receive blessings. But if you were to logic yourself out of that, you would lose on an amazing blessing, okay? So this person is just giving you a heads up. Please don't give up. Please keep moving forward, because a blessing is really about to come if you follow your intuition, okay? So is there anything else from the tarot? My Gemini Cancer. Okay, this is interesting. Now I'm getting like a specific message from a mother. And it's funny enough about motherhood. Or parenthood and that kind of things. I feel like one thing that they're saying is that you either are or you will be a beautiful parent. There's also something about like being a parent to an idea. So whatever idea, creative, idea for a business, idea for whatever idea you have, it's really powerful and it's really aligned with you. And this mother is asking you to please go towards it. There's also something about like the person you are now, how you have grown up. Like they're so proud of that person that you are, and they're really I'm even getting a little bit of resentment or regret that maybe they don't express this as often, or they are not that emotional, and so they have a little bit of a hard time expressing feelings, or maybe this mother has already passed, and so they obviously cannot express these things to you. But there is a big sense of pride, and there's more than anything, there's a sense of you're going to be a terrific parent. Absolutely terrific, and they're really excited about that journey for you. So I feel like this is like a parent to be, but of course if you're already a parent, like take that message too, but this gives me a feeling of like a pregnancy could be nearby, or they're just excited for that journey, really, really excited, and they think that you're going to be really, really great. But I also feel like this is talking about like ideas. And there's an idea within you that can really like birth a world, right? A world of possibilities. So, this is another message for you to, we already talked about like pursuing dreams, right? But now pursue ideas. Whatever idea comes to you, please go towards it. Okay. Anything else? Any other messages here? Okay. So, this is interesting. So it's kind of like a recap of what we have. So be grateful. Definitely that thing of everything, the good and the bad, has something for us to be grateful for, and it has a blessing in it. So, my worst moments have taught me a lot about self-worth. My worst moments have taught me a lot about what I deserve and what I don't, right? And everyone's worst moments are different. But in every single moment, we can reap something. Either whether it was about the moment, or it is about what follows. Maybe you found out who was truly there for you, who were truly your true friends, right? Who is truly your family. Maybe you found out all of the power that is within you, right? And the person that you can be. So this is not to say that you should, forgive and forget what happened, that you should just start to be nice to this person, even if they are like an absolute shit to you, right? This is about like seeing the power within that you've gained from this, okay? But then we also have trust your spirit guides in the universe, which is another that message about this person that is like they are a guide to you. There is a family member that is a guide to you after they have passed, and it's like, trust us, we're there with you, we're not leaving you alone, we're really supporting you and guiding you through every single step that you take, okay? So don't you worry about that. And then please wake up and go now towards these accomplishments, towards these goals, towards these things you want to do. They're really powerful, they have loads of potential, and you can really create amazing things from this, okay? So my beautiful Gemini Cancer, these are the messages from your family. I kind of get two distinct energies here from family members, specifically a mother or a motherly figure. For example, you didn't grow up with your parents, and your grandma was truly your mother, or your aunt was truly your mother. So just take that however it resonates. But with that being said, I really hope this helped and resonated. I hope it gave your heart a little bit of a warm hug. But yeah, so thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to smash the like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already, if this did resonate. If you're interested in checking out extra readings for Cusp or just in general, Patreon is the place to be, and my decks are going to be linked below as well. And private readings, merch, all of that in the description box below. So thank you so much for being here. I love you very much. I wish you the best, and hopefully we'll talk very, very soon. Bye-bye.